All right, what's going on, everyone? First thing foremost, happy Labor Day. Today is Monday. It is Labor Day. It is a holiday. I'm making this video and I will be posting it up on the same day. I've been thinking a lot, but I just wanted to get a lot of facts before I even made a video like this because it's a very important video. Um, I feel it's a very important video, but there's a lot of misconceptions. There's a lot of misinformation. So I'm here to basically set it out, share the knowledge, and put it out there just in case y'all haven't heard about it yet, right? So the big hype is Bank of America has this new program where they're doing a zero down payment for you to get a mortgage, meaning you could be able to get a house for first time buyer, right? So this doesn't apply to if you already have a home that you could put a zero down payment towards a house. It's for first time buyers, right? The other misconception is that a lot of people feel it's anywhere, but also they feel that it's like you see here, it says black and Hispanic neighborhoods. Now, when they're stating that, they're stating the area, the geographics of the area of majority of blacks and Hispanics. It does not mean that this loan cannot be for if you are, your race is white. You could definitely apply for this loan if you are Caucasian, if you're white, if you're whatever you are, whatever your nationality are, you can apply for this um, program, right? When it comes out. So here, let's just read it. Let's get right into it. Before we get right into it, I'm sorry. Please, if you are new, welcome to the channel. Please hit that subscribe button. Share this video with family and friends. Please share the love. Hit that like button if you have gained knowledge from this video that we're about to get into. Now let's get back into it. I don't do no sponsor stuff and none of that. All right, so it says Bank of America tests no down payment mortgages in black and Hispanic neighborhoods. Okay, so just because it's a Hispanic neighborhood, it does not mean that it's a terrible neighborhood. We got to get that. We got to throw that out there real quick. Or if it's a black neighborhood, doesn't mean that it's a bad neighborhood, right? But they're just trying to get people into homes. So it says the pilot program aims to help first-time buyers in several neighborhoods obtain affordable loans, meaning that this is not, you know, countrywide. I believe they're trying it out in California, in Ohio. Um, I don't think Florida, but let's read down because this is the first time I'm reading it too. So me and you are learning something in the same. All right, so it says it right here. So the Hispanic neighborhoods basically is in Charlotte, North Carolina, Dallas, Detroit, Los Angeles, and Miami. So I was correct, it was Florida. So Miami. Which is a good thing, if you're a first time home buyer and you want to move to Miami, you could get this loan where you could put zero down, right? So let's get the basically, like, first, is this the first time this has ever happened? No. So people are making this a big thing to where they think Bank of America is the first time this has ever happened. Navy Federal actually has a 0% down payment loan out right now. So this is not the first time of hearing this. This is not the first time that this came out. But Bank of America is doing it in a different way. Meaning, when I say that is, of course, Navy Federal, they'll give you a zero down payment, but you have to have A1 credit, right? And you have to show W-2s stating that you could be able to pay the mortgage, right? Now, what Bank of America is doing is, one, they're not even doing a credit check. They're not doing a credit check. You don't need to do a down payment, right? And you don't need to pay for closing costs, right? So it does sound good, right? That, yo, I don't got to put a down payment. I don't got to pay for closing costs. And they don't check my credit, right? But sometimes that can be a red flag, because if you are concerned about your credit, then that means in a way that you're not highly responsible, responsible. You're not disciplined. And if you're not disciplined, you're going to get yourself into something. Just because you could get your foot in the door doesn't mean that you can handle the pressure, right? So if you are one of those people, then this won't be the best thing for you, because what's going to happen is a lot of people is going to get trapped up in this. They're not going to be able to make their payments. I'm sure Bank of America is going to have a tough ruling, meaning like rules and regulations and all that stuff, to back them up. And then they could take your house, right? So, and you'll be homeless. So, definitely, do your homework. And basically, I would always say never ever go into something with zero down payment. You always want to put something up front, because if you don't, the APRs is also high. So that's where they're going to get people. The APR is going to be high, and most likely it's going to be a never-ending cycle of you paying that mortgage off. So definitely, jump into all that homework that you need, and make sure that, hey, if you can put a down payment, definitely put the down payment. But all right, so this is what they go off of, which is crazy. But even credit cards are kind of doing this now. So they go off of when you pay your cell phone bill. If you paid your cell phone bill on time, and how long have you been paying a cell phone bill. They go off of your utility bills, your light bill, your cable bill, everything. So it's really how I'm looking at it, and I experienced this with a credit card, is you probably have to punch in your bank info, and through your bank info, everything that you pay through a debit card that doesn't allow you to pay with a credit card, that's what they're going to go off of. So if you get direct deposit, they're going to see that in your bank account. When you pay your cell phone bill, they're going to see that from your bank account. When you pay your utility bills, they're going to see that from your bank account. So that's the one thing, right? Also, they're gonna go off if you are renting. Have you ever been late on rent? How long you've been renting? How long you've been staying at the place that you're at, right? So they don't want people that's just hopping from apartment to apartment. You have to be reliable, responsible, disciplined. Also, you do have to take a course. So that's one thing that a lot of people ain't talking about. They're thinking that you could just go up into a Bank of America and they're just going to say, hey, yeah, you're approved and we're going to give you this. No, you have to take a course. There's a class that is mandatory that you have to take. So you take the course, and then after the course, I'm sure the course is just breaking down what the program is about and what is their expectation from you, right? And teaching you to make sure that you do stay with your home, that you don't, go into foreclosure or anything like that. But you definitely have to take the class. So those are the things for Bank of America with the zero down payment. There is another website that I went on. I just wanted to just show y'all both. So it says Bank of America new home loan program lets borrowers buy homes in selected cities with 0% down and no closing costs, right? So the no closing costs is the A1. It's the best thing, right? But again, zero down payment, if you are able to put some type of money down, always go with that. Always put the money down, because yeah, they're paying the closing costs, but they're going to get all that money back from you because you put 0% down. So your APR is going to be high. So instead of them getting it from the closing costs, they're going to get it from you, right? And it says here, let's see, it says home buying is notoriously expensive process and has gotten even more costly as property values have increased over the years. When you consider a modest 5% down payment, lender fees, which can run up to 1% of the home's value, and closing costs, which can be as high as 6% of the loan's value, buyers can pay close to $46,800 upfront for a $400,000 home, right? Which is true. I got a couple of homes, and the same thing. At first you're thinking you're paying like $20,000, and next thing you know you're paying $40,000, $50,000 because you got the closing costs, you got the appraisal, everything that comes with it. So it adds up. But and then it says here, who will be eligible? While the goal of the program is to bring Black and Hispanic borrowers closer to home ownership, people of all race can qualify for the community affordable loan solution. And that's the biggest thing I wanted to say, is because a lot of people are getting misconception that this is only for Blacks and Hispanics, which is not true. All right. So again, if y'all felt this video was helpful to y'all, please don't forget, smash that like button, share it with a family and friend, share it with someone that you feel may be looking into homes, and maybe they want to put zero down, because if a person wants to do that, then yeah, share this information with them. But to me, I feel anybody that's looking for a home should always be ready to put some type of money down, so that way your APR could be low. But yeah, if you felt this was helpful, smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and leave comments below. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you feel this is gonna be a good program, or is it gonna be a bad program for people. Let me know. All right, peace.